This video might take the cake for the worst update I have seen to date in Tanki Online history. Not only am I pissed, but I'm also extremely frustrated with the amount of brain-dead constant updates that come to the game, which are completely unnecessary. Like, what is going on with this game? Now, for those who don't know, containers are being updated again. This is something that has annoyed people in the past as well when they changed the container value from 15 to 3 and then back to 5 for weekend missions. But now it's just gotten even worse for free-to-play players. So for those who don't know, they have changed everything about the legendary status augments. So let's say you're someone that's completely brand new to the game and you haven't unlocked, you see all these unlockable immunities like fire immunity, stun immunity, toxic immunity. The main thing that they've done in this update is that they've changed it so the only way you could unlock those is by unlocking the resistance or the blue augments before. So until you unlock all of those, you can't get your stun immunity or any of the lifeguards that you really want, which is extremely dumb because not only was the RNG already horrible with containers, like it was a 0.008% chance of you getting the augment that you wanted, but now they've completely placed it behind a major paywall that is no longer obtainable. Like, quite literally, you could save up 1,000 containers and still not be able to get the turret hull or hull augment that you really want. Now over here you can notice that they've given an example. So let's say you wanted cold immunity for Viking. Now you can only receive that after you get cold resistance for Viking, which means you have to open a bunch of containers and pray that you get Viking cold immunity, cold resistance before you could maybe then get your hands on cold immunity as a whole. Now why is this a problem? Because the amount of containers we get overall is quite less. Like, I mean, if you're a free-to-play player and you're only doing your dailies, at most you're gonna get 3 to 4, and if you have your battle pass unlocked, you're gonna get what, 6 to 7, and the chances of you getting a rare is even less, and then the chances of you getting the augment for the hull that you want is even more less. There's also a bunch of changes to Siege where they've decreased the amount of time it takes to capture the point down here, and also Assault has been changed from 5 to 10 units, and also the team points increased actually from 15 to 20 points. Another unnecessary update. I felt like Assault was pretty balanced. Other than that, a little bit of visual, a bunch of fixes for hammer and hover hulls relative to camera and the hull. But overall, this first update where they've changed the complete, they've done a full 180 with the containers is quite literally, if not one of the worst. Unfortunately, you can't even reply to this. That's how bad the update is. Like OPEX or, well, Marcus or whoever decided to do this update has closed replies because, you know, they knew the amount of backlash that they were going to get for this brain-dead update. My opinion is that, like, what's the point of opening containers anymore? I mean, if everything's going to be so, like, paywalled, like, you can't even pay your way out of this. The only way you could do this is preying on the RNG gods for it to work out for you. And that basically wraps up my video. I wasn't expecting to make this video, but this is more so of an emergency video for those wondering. As for always, I'll see you guys in another one. Peace.